Welcome to this episode of the Shawn1113 podcast show, recording on February 10th, 2026. Thank you so much for listening, wherever platform you're listening to, wherever you may be, anywhere and everywhere. And as a reminder, please, and it's going to be listed below, please comment, rate a 5-star rating, and share this episode and this podcast as well for anything and everything that is related to sports, mainly sports. But before I do that, I just want to say safe and sound to each and every one of you. Hoping everything's good with you and decent. So, with that, let's get to the episode. Before we even get to that, I do want to make a small mention about the halftime show. First of all, I'm not going to make too much of a mention of the halftime show in the first place because there's plenty of content with that. Number two, I was not going to have Bad Bunny halftime show because it's not really. He's not really would have been my cup of tea anyway. I like all kinds of music anyway. My first preference would be R&B, old school R&B that is, not the today's R&B. They want to shove down people's throat, not today's pop music. Other genres, I can take it in small doses and doses here, doses there. Country, rock, smooth. I mean, smooth jazz is another one I would prefer as well. But the other genres, Latin, I can take it in small doses. I'm gonna say I like all kinds of music, but it's in doses. I like them in doses, and pretty much podcasts would probably be better suited for that. So better suited for me as a listener. So with that, was it better? No. Was it Turning Point USA was better? Yeah, but that's also because they had somebody who's familiar, whether people like Kid Rock or not, regardless, is irrelevant. You know why? Because people heard of him. People heard of Kid Rock, and that's what drove people to watch it. And also, it was also another. It was an alternative. It was also something you can watch, not throw down your throat. Not compared to Bad Bunny. They want people down your throat from the NFL. That's a huge problem in the NFL. When you show up your halftime show to be almost irrelevant at this point, why? I mean, to shove down people's throat, and then you have a alternative. We used to have alternative halftime shows all the time. You could have done anything during a halftime show if you were watching the Super Bowl. Anything, anything, and I mean anything. Not watching it, taking a power nap, playing games, playing card games, playing anything would have been better than anything would have been better than half. Bugs Bunny, if Bugs Bunny and the Looney Tunes cartoon characters on stage, I guarantee they would have had more views than Bad Bunny. Sorry, that's the truth. TPA USA halftime show. I don't got anything bad to say it. And some degenerate comes in and says, "Well, it's a racist. Well, you didn't watch Bob Bunny. That's racist." Let me tell you something. The N word and the R word is so mainstream. Let's be honest here. It's so mainstream now to the point that if you said those words now, nobody's going to bat an eye. I'm talking about the R word and the N word, folks. Nobody's going to bat an eye at all. At all. And I mean at all. So as far as the halftime show, Grim, I hope you enjoy what you watch, wherever you watch, or didn't watch it or didn't give a damn at all. To be honest, that's all I'm going to say about that. Now I'm going to actually talk about the Super Bowl itself. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks, first and foremost. New England did not play well, no. But number two, it felt like a almost a rinse and repeat of the Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl 59. it was almost a repeat where the defenses dominated the game. In this case, the Seattle defense is like the Philadelphia Eagles defense dominated the game. Sam Darnold didn't have to do much. I'm happy for him. Kenneth Walker III controlled the game with his running, and I can see why he was MVP. The Eagles didn't do well. I mean, the Patriots did not do well at all. But congratulations to them anyway, but making it this far. So, but the Seahawks deserved to win the Super Bowl, and their defense should have had it. Should have had the MVP award, to be honest with you. But that's the Super Bowl for it. Has it lost its luster a bit? I love football. I don't deny it. I will never deny that. But has the Super Bowl beginning to lose its luster? Yeah, I can honestly say that because when these games, especially when these games become blowouts and stuff, yeah, it's losing its luster because now you have to be you got to be six figures to even get a ticket to the Super Bowl. You have to be actually to to attend the Super Bowl game, the actual Super Bowl game, which is going to be in LA next year, Super Bowl 61. You have to be a millionaire to get tickets to the game. That's gone to that point. And the average person, no, not so much. You know, the rich, you know what I'm saying, folks? Now but you know what? I'm going to talk about other sports and other things. Um, English Premier League, good stuff there. Manchester City winning, barely winning against Liverpool. In that one, Arsenal now they're down by six, and other Aston Villa, Man City, Chelsea, others. Um, Again, I'm gonna raise the question: does Arsenal maintain this maintain this league this year, or they're going to lose it? But when May comes, when the end of the regular season comes in May 2026, that remains to be seen. But Manchester City definitely has a chance as long as they don't mess up as well. So it's a two-team race at this point, unless otherwise. Now, NBA going to be the All-Star break, whatever. Although the concept of NBA against the world is pretty interesting, trying to be like the Four Nations hockey. I don't know if they're going to duplicate that. I do not know if they're going to duplicate that. Like hockey did. And speaking of the Olympics, I'm looking forward to men's hockey in the Olympics. Although the usual, oh, I'm a press American. I don't. I hate America and all that other shit. Excuse my language, but other shit is I'm like, oh, some. I don't know who this guy was. Some kind of USA, some kind of simp. Well, I don't like. I don't like. I'm not too sure. Either you don't like America or you hate it. Cut the BS about that one. If you hate it, hate it. If you like it. Then go somewhere else. Don't represent the country. If you're that ungrateful. Simple as that. College basketball is heating up too. Since the NFL has now ended, until at least the NFL draft in April, when people go crazy for it again, college basketball is going to be at the center. Men's college basketball. I don't know about women's college basketball. Somebody wants to talk about that, that's fine. But men's college basketball is heating up toward March, and I can toward March toward the NCAA basketball tournament. That's beginning up, and nothing heats up nothing heats up college basketball than a rivalry with Duke and North Carolina. That was a really good game. With UNC winning it on a three, great game. That's what college basketball is supposed to be, and I can't wait. But it's going to be in the heart of everybody as we get towards March. Now we're pretty much in February as well, but can't wait for that. Baseball, World Baseball Classic coming pretty soon. The MLB season is not that far away because pitchers and catchers are not that far away as well. Because once pitchers and catchers happen, In my opinion, baseball season begins. Spring training begins. Like I said, the World Baseball Classic as well begin. Can't wait for that. Then you have other Winter Olympic sports that PGA. Well, actually, PGA Tour golf is going to be. That's already began. I can't wait for I've watched some golf in doses as well, and we're not that far from the Masters in April, really and truly. So enjoy that wherever you're watching. Enjoy it. Wherever you're watching, wherever you're attending, enjoy it. In my opinion, of course, WWE fans, WrestleMania season will be coming pretty soon. WrestleMania itself in April this year. Um, Punk and Reigns. Um, I'm I am definitely looking forward to that matchup. CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I think that's been a long time coming. In my opinion, I think that's the one that sells WrestleMania. To be honest with you, as a WWE fan, as an AEW fan, I don't know what sells at the moment, but I'm sure they'll come up. I'm sure AEW will come up with something. As for every other sport, it's pretty much as usual. But whatever you enjoy, folks, wherever you attend, enjoy it and enjoy it safely. So that's my opinion about that. One more thing, by the way. If you're going to open your mouth, deal with the consequences. If you're going to open your mouth on the internet and make some stupid, vile opinions, expect the place that you work. The, I mean, you might as well fire yourself. Once you put it out there on the internet and it's published, and you make vile things, you just fired your own ass in front of the whole world. Once you send it and publish it, you might as well fire your ass in front of the whole world because when the workplace um, gets a wind of that, they have the perfect. You gave them the perfect. Basically, you gave them the perfect reason to fire you. I mean, some say we don't shout we don't shout. I mean, when we eat, something like that. We don't shit when we're working at, going to work at. Same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? The internet is forever, folks. Simple as that. Like this episode of this podcast. Same thing. I cannot chat where I'm going to work at because somebody's going to be listening to it, tell them about it, and then say, well, these are not conducive to the work environment where you work. We're gonna have to fire you. I mean, come on. I mean, you got to have more common sense than that. Or I'm sorry, we don't have common sense in this country. It's never been taught. This generation never been taught common sense and common decency. Well, that's how effective brainwashing is, isn't it? They have no common sense and no accountability and no common decency for that accountability. You get what I'm saying, folks? That's all I'm gonna say about that. As for sports is concerned, enjoy it. Enjoy it. With that, that is the Shawn1113 podcast show recorded. And this episode recorded on February 10th, 2026. Like I said again, if you love if you love it or hate it, rate it. Hit the comment below, and everything will be in the description as well. And with that, that is the Shawn1113 podcast show. Thank you so much for listening. Please stay encouraged no matter what. Live your life as normal as possible in that normal world, and question everything and anything. Thank you so much. God bless you.